Hello, welcome to Mickey and My Craft. This is Hilda, your host. This is going to be a little bit long video, but I just want to show you. This is not going to be a tutorial on my channel. There's plenty of good tutorials on YouTube about cross stitching. And besides, in 2011, I started cross stitching, but back then, I didn't know if it was still, if it's 60 back then. Back then I had to do counted cross stitch. So the problem was that I was making too many mistakes, and I got I did like it, but I got kind of disappointed. Going further back, when I was younger, I was living in this apartment close to a university. I was doing cross stitch, and back then I didn't pay attention. They were more easier, I don't know. But anyway, eventually I got frustrated with the counted cross stitch, and I left it out. And that's a craft that I also like, and I would like to do. But in this channel, what I'm going to show you is unboxing. And then I'm going to show you the final product later on, because cross stitch takes time. Plus, I have other stuff going on in the channel, you guys. So you can get entertained and do whatever you like. So I just recently discovered stamp cross stitch. Where the image, I'm sorry about that. Where the image or the cross stitch is stamped in the fabric, and then you follow not the color code, because the color stamped in the fabric might not be the same as the one you're supposed to use for your thread, but you follow a code, or you follow, and they give you the, or you follow the, I forgot the name of it. They give you the chart of the print. So I ordered some on AliExpress because since I started again, I'm trying to be less complicated. But anyway, and then I like to learn the technique of backstitch and everything. So, and they recommend Still Life cross stitch for people who are beginning, because I consider myself practically almost a beginner. But I bought some on, I bought one on eBay, and I bought a couple of them on Amazon. And I wanted to show you. This is the one that I bought on eBay. This is 11 count. Okay, another thing is, most people recommend to use 14 count because of the detail and the picture kind. So I'm going to put you a little bit closer. And the pic is more detailed. However, also it's recommended for beginner to start with 11 count. Plus I have problem with my eyesight. So, and the ones that I'm going to show you, they were not on 14 count. So, which I actually prefer. So the first one is this awl, because I love owls. And I like that face. It's 11 count, which you use 3 strands. It's a 39 by 27. And what I like is that they come with everything on it. And by the way, I'm loving it, Joy Sunday. Although I'm going to try other companies. But here is a chart that I'm talking about, where you can follow. I personally following the chart. I'm going to show you the 2 that I'm doing right now. One, I'm participating on Anything Mermaid Alone with Carl Wissington, and her channel. I'm going to post her channel. She had that activity, and you post your progress on Facebook. Here's the owl, the chart. Here will tell you the colors, right? This has 22 colors, and all of them is full stitch. So this one doesn't have a back stitch on it. But look at how neat that owl is. And it's an owl, and it has it's by DMC code too. And whatever the symbol 310, you look for the symbol over here. Let me see, let me check. Where's number one? Number one is right here in the eye, somewhere around here. And then you stitch it. But now I'm going to show you this later. This is the fabric. This is what drove me crazy. Because the thing is, oh, let me put this light. Hold on just a moment, guys. Let me pull a light closer to me. Okay. This is what drove me crazy, because before you receive this, you get this plain white cloth, you gotta fold it in half, you gotta start in the middle. Most of them, well, they didn't have a grid, the ones that I did, and I was making a whole bunch of mistakes. But on this one, you don't go by these colors because it cannot be the same. And then, but it tells you number one is 310, which is this one. Right here, it tells you the number of the top, right? It has 22 colors. Okay, number 22. But I don't go by this because sometimes the symbol, you might get confused a little bit. Sometimes they have two reds and they're too close by it. And I don't like it. So what I do is I follow the chart. That's what I do. I follow the chart, which is more easier. And for the little experience, a few weeks that I've been doing this, I can tell you it's better using the thing. But I'm in love with this because you know where you can start. If you follow the chart, you know, let's say I want to start over here, right? Over here is number 7. So I pull color number 7 and I start teaching. And I know that all this is number 7. So, you know, I don't have to break my head where the hell I'm going to put the stitch. How many squares I got to count to put the next stitch. No. None of that. I'm too old for that. I'm sorry, but I'm too old for that. Along with that, and this is an earmark of Joy Sunday, they give you 2 needles. Okay? No one, just 2 needles. Okay, here are the 20 colors for the owl. It's cotton. It's not silk, but look at how shiny that cotton it is. Look at how shiny it is. And remember color number 7, all you have to do, since it's 11 count, you have to use 3 strands. So you kind of take one of this, let me see if I can find an end, and then you kind of unravel it a little bit because one strand have 6 threads. And if you do an 11 count, that means it will, you know, when you pull the first 3 and then when you finish you pull the second 3, so one strand will give you for 2 times when it's 11 count. When it's 14 count, you use 2 strands and it will last you up to 3 times. You pull 2 threads and it will last you, the strand will last you 3 times. So look at these colors for the owl. The 310, which is the black one. And it's cotton, but look how shiny that cotton it is. And look at the other side. Look at the other side, how neat it is. So, and it comes all nice and neat together. The ones that I bought, excuse me, let me have a drink. The ones that I bought, it has the tube, or what they call it, the floss tube, and then you have to pull, and then you have to organize. No, this already come organized for you. So when you finish, let's say you finish 2, and the 2 of them has 3 tens. What you can do is, whatever is left over, you put all the 3 tens together. That's it. Okay? And then you can erase it and put the DMC code. But I love this. I love this. Oops, Mickey, watch it. Hush. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. He went crazy with the neighbor. I don't know why, because he already knows the neighbor. So here it is. This is one. This one I bought it on eBay. But they only had it in 11 count. And I love it. The next one, the next 2, I bought it on Amazon. Another owl. Yes, 11 count. And if you can see, let me get this. Let me get the picture out of here for the, and if you can see, it's gonna have a lot of backstitch. Backstitch. But I bought it because he's a cute owl. This is cute owl number 2. I wonder which one is number 1. And I like it because he's dressed as a pilot. Hold on just a second, the alarm just started. Here we go again. So here it is. And then I'm going to show you the rest. Put this in here. Here is a chart that I was telling you about. It tells you the colors of the stitch. This one has 38 colors, right? Plus 2, 4, 5 for backstitch. But the colors for backstitch are in here. So 3, and then number 30, 34, and 38. And this is an 11 count. This is what I follow, so I don't go crazy with all these symbols. Let's look at the, because I haven't looked at this. Look at this, how cute. And they're short, you know. They're, it tells you where the backstitch you're gonna go through. The backstitch is supposed to be the last thing to do. Now, when you do that cross stitch, once you finish the piece, you're supposed to wash it before, wash it, because when you wash it, all these colors are gone, everything, including all this, is supposed to be gone. And you just, how you say it, and then you proceed to do the backstitch. The reason they don't, some of the YouTubers don't recommend to do the backstitch before is because it might stretch a little bit, because the technique is different, okay? So again, I'm new at this, I'm learning, so I'm not gonna be doing tutorials. I'm just giving you the info that I know. Here it is, the 2 needles. And by the way, they give you needle. The size of the needle depends on the counts of the cross stitch. If it's 11 count, the needle is going to be a little bigger. If it's 14 count, the needle is going to be a little smaller. Okay? So, and they give you all this. Oh, take a look at this. These are, I don't know why they staple this. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna be careful I don't stick my finger on it. so it'll be easier for us to see these colors. These are the colors for the cute owl. And again, even though it's cotton, it's kind of has its own shine on it. Take a look at this. Look at these beautiful colors. These beautiful colors. And look at these ones. So I'm in love with this because it makes your life more easier in terms of this craft. And if that's the case, I'm all for it. So this is the other one. And then this one, the one that I'm going to show you next, I ordered in 14 count, but when it came in with the white cloth. It says counter cross stitch. And that's a big no-no for me now, from now on. That's a big no-no from now on for me. This is the one. Oh, this one is a little bigger. This is 57. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you. The owl is 24 by 33, okay? Centimeters. This one is the old married couple. And I find it so cute with the dog in the bed and the cat in there. It's 11 count, 3 strands, 57 by 46. It's also a Joy Sunday. And I'm in love with these canvas. And I got a whole list on AliExpress on the Jolly Sunday store. Okay, here, this one has 6 pages. Look at all the back stitch, because it tells you right here where it's going to be the back stitch. This one is going to have a lot of back stitch, but by the time I get there, I hope to, you know, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is, the bottom part. Here is the part where the cat is. Here's the part. You see all that? That's all backstitch. This one has 47 colors for full stitch. 7 color half stitch. Half stitch is only half of it that you have to do. And only 1 for back stitch, which is the black one. And again, I'm gonna go by the short. When it's time for me, I'm gonna go by the short. But this one is a little bit down the road. Let's look at the canvas. This one has a lot of thread. And this one is a little bigger. Let me see if I can take a look at this. The old married couple. There is confetti on them, but you have to use a technique on how to cross without trying to make much knot. I'm trying to do that on the one that I'm doing right now that I'm participating, which is about this big or probably more. This is, like I said, is 57 by 46, but that's the cross stitching area. You cannot distinguish the animals in here very well or anything. I just see the couple, the bed, and the picture on it, but I have seen some with even more detail, scenic ones that I'm planning to do in the future. And they are gorgeous. They come out gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So let's take a look at that. This one also has 2 needles. And then they gave you extra. These are extras. Okay? But look at these colors. I love this cotton because this cotton is kind of has some shine in it. It's not shiny, shiny, shiny like the silk. But, you know, look at this. Different color because they have a quilt. Let's see. Yeah, as you can see over here. Sorry. As you can see, they have a quilt. So you're going to have different colors on it. Take a look at these colors. This one, I bought it on Amazon. I got it from Amazon. And here is more. Oh, don't go away. You have plenty of black for the back stitch. Take a look at this. Whoops, sorry. Take a look at these colors. And take a look at that shine. So I love this. I'm loving this. I mean, the fact that it comes a stamp, you don't have to worry about where the hell you're gonna put, because these oldie over here are for simplifying her life, not to make it complicated, especially on craft. Okay, so here are the pages, and the thing is, if you get later into counter cross stitch, you keep the shorts and you can do it as a counter cross stitch if you like that. Not me. I keep the sharp because just in case, but not for that. These oldie ain't going back. I'm going forward, no backwards. So let's see, because I haven't seen them. You know, the back is closed. The ones that I just got from AliExpress, by the way, I got them yesterday. Oh, very well. Very well packed. I like that. And I believe these are from Joy Sunday. I don't buy unless it's okay. Yep, it's 3 of them. Let's start. Let's pull one. Let's start with the first one. British teacup, 26 by 22 is a 14 count. And this one has a lot of back stitch, if you can see. Let me see. Let's open it. Look at how short it is. These are cute. These ones are good for practice for me. I'm going to tell you what I got myself into it in a little while. Let's look at this. Oh, this is the picture without the glare. You see all those back stitch on the leaf and everything else. Let me put it back in here, because I like to keep everything. So, oh, by the way, and I'm sorry about this, they all have the instructions on the back. They tell you the instruction on how to choose the strand, how to choose a thread count on printed cloth, how to cross stitching there, but you know, and then it tells you some of the stitches over here. So all of them come like that. Let's see, here it is. Here it is, and you can see the back stitch on it. I love a back stitch. Like I said, oh, it has 29 colors, and guess what it has? Has 3 back stitch and 1 French knot. I gotta watch a video how to do that, the French knot, and I'm gonna find the easiest one, believe me. And I wonder, where do you do the French knot? Oh, right here. This is where you do the French knot. Right here and right here. Right here. That's like a London bridge. That's where you do the, it's only 4. So, yeah, because it's supposed to be round. Okay. That's another thing is, you distinguish between the cross stitch and the French knot. I'm talking about the full one, because it will have a round on it. If it has a French knot, because sometimes it have a round on it, like you're gonna see in the one that I'm doing for the Anything Mermaid alone, that it doesn't have, but it has a round. It's just that they had that as a color code. Like over here, you can see over here, all the ones that are round like this, but it doesn't mean that it's a French knot. It means that, you know, it's a coding that they have. So this is gonna be interesting. Let me start putting it on the inside. I'll do it later. So now, again, these 2 is for 14 counts. These 2. And this one is kind of strange. This one has the DMC code in the carton. But that's okay. I don't mind. I don't care. Take a look at these colors. Uh-oh. Mickey. Leave it alone, baby. It's okay. Look at the colors on this one. And the cotton is kind of has its own shine, its own natural shine. That's for the London teacup, which I like. This is very pretty. This is one of them. I didn't buy them alone, but I have a big list on AliExpress. I'm just waiting for Joy Sunday to answer me, because I want to get this fish that is on her Facebook page, but I couldn't find it on AliExpress. I hope she can send me a link. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. You cannot do this to me. Yeah, this little thing is a little bit tricky to get it out and in. Okay, that's another one. Let's pull the other one. The next one. This one, blue and white porcelain. Also 14 count, 2 strands. This is 34 by 36. And I don't see backstitch on this one. Let's get into it. real quick. Okay, this has 25 color. Oh, it has one back stitch. Let's see. Oh, right here. Blue and white porcelain, because I like blue. Here's a back stitch. I don't think this is a back stitch. No. No, this is dividing the sharp, but this is not a back stitch. This is the one. And it's only one. And this is pretty. With a flute ball. Take a look at this closer. These are the ones that I'm using to, you know, practice, practice, practice. Let's look at the fabric. It's not that big. It's not that big. Oh my God, look at the old confetti and stuff like that. Although this color blocking, actually, you can move around on this one, and it's only one back stitch. But I don't even see the back stitch over here. They usually have it. But this is pretty. You see, it's blue and white porcelain, but you see all this coloring ain't got nothing to do with the thread and the colors. Okay? And I'm loving because the fact that I don't have to break, because they're gorgeous, scenic. Gorgeous over there, I mean, in AliExpress. And I'm sure this is not the only company that has beautiful, but this is the one that is being more, you know, more thought of. And these are the two needle, which is Hallmark from Joy Sunday. Look at the color, because it's a blue and white. You're gonna see a lot of blues. Take a look at those. Take a look at those block stitch. Ah, oh, I'm loving these blues. Here it is. And I like it because it's a soft thing. And as long as you do it, because when you start it's kind of hard. It was kind of hard. How I'm gonna adapt to this stamp pen, but there is no way, like I said, there's no way this oldie is going back to counter stitch. I don't care how neat is the fabric. I don't care how neat is the picture that it has to be stitched. No, I'm satisfied with this. I'm satisfied with this. And the last one. Let's see. Oh, yes. I have to get this one. This is 14 count 2. This is 28 by 28. Take a look at this. This one has back stitch all over the place. Let's look at that. Oh, look at what this one brought me. Bobbins. I didn't see this one and the other two. This one brought me bobbins for the threads. That's a good one. I'm gonna leave it in there. I don't want to lose it. Because I have a whole bunch downstairs. You won't believe the amount of thread that I have downstairs. Because I was in love with this craft until I started making a lot of mistakes and I hated it. Hated it, hated it. I have to break it because I like to do things correctly. And no. This one has 19 full stitch and 2 back stitch. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, this one doesn't have the... Let me take the original pick out so you can see it without the glare. Look at how pretty that one is. So there's a lot of back stitching for practice to me, but this is not the end of this video. I'm going to show you something else. And this something else is what I'm doing. But let's finish with this one. Here it is. Look at how small it is. And I'm planning to do all these cross stitches for this year. Hopefully. Because this is something easy to do. In 1 hour, I can do a whole section of it. Okay. Here are the colors. Here are the two needles. Again, this one has the DMC code. Look at those blues and all those colors for the butterfly and the flowers. You can look at this, how neat it is. I like it, the fact that it's cotton, but it's kind of a little shiny. So, how did I get myself this? When I found out that this is stamped cross stitch, and that's because, you know, YouTube probably figure out that I love craft, and they put me one of this on the to watch. So I I discovered also Love Craft Forever. They have it. So when I discovered that, right, I bought me this. Remember those little boxes that I use for the houses? So I bought another pack because I like to use it. Now I'm using it to keep a threader. And this is another thread that I'm using right now. And to pull out the thread I'm going to use for this area. So that's what I did. So I bought this cutie that I wanted to show you. Oh, mommy, I love cats in a cup. And this one has a little bit of backstitch, which is going to help me on learning and practicing. Take a look at this cutie, mommy. Here, I'm here, sucking up on your milk or your coffee. This is 14 count, 2 strands, 35 by 34. That's a cutie. It has 25 full stitch and 1 back stitch. And like I said, the only back stitch is the cat's language words that I have to do. And here is the cutie face, the mommy. Oh, the mommy. You're the mommy. You're the mommy. Yeah, I say those words on the other one. The other guy comes around, but lady, he has me pissing me off. But anyway, here are the colors for this cutie. I'm using color number 12. That's why you don't see it over there. That's the one that is in here. I'm going to show you the status of this one, because I started it And take a look at this. Oh my God. This is beautiful. I love this thread. It's soft, it's shiny, and it's easy to work with. I'm sorry, it's easy to work with. So, mommy, this is the first one that I bought when I saw it. How nice and good. I'm gonna put this back in. Here is the status of this. Nope, that's not the one. This is the status of it. I'm not gonna take it out of the hoop because I just put it in the hoop the other day, and I gotta keep on doing. I gotta do this part over here, number 12, which is the one. And in this one, I made a lot of mistakes. Oh, you won't believe it. But I always kept my stitch on the same direction, even though I made mistakes. Okay? Because I was kind of, you don't do this too late at night with no light. And this is that cute little cat in the cup. This is my status of what I'm doing. Okay? Then comes along. Oh, I forgot that this one won't fit in here. Then comes along Carl Whittington, one of the YouTubers, with Anything Mermaid along. Oh, where is the info? And I was desperate looking because I needed to post my pic of the sorry about that, my camera stopped. I don't know why they're saying the movie recording has reached, but I gotta find out about that. This is 11 count, it's 54 by 63, and this is the mermaid that I'm doing. And here are my thread. Where is the, I'm looking for the, oh, it must be in the, hold on. Here it is. This is the bag that I have with the hoops. Here it is. This is 33 full stitch and 2 back stitch. Here's one side and here's the other side. And I'm doing this, the C. I'm taking care of the C first, and then I'm gonna start from her tail up. That's what I'm planning to do. I'm sorry for the lights, I mean the sun. There's nothing I can help about that. Here are the colors. This is an extra colors. And since I'm using this 121, I put it apart because this is the one that I'm using. It gives you a lot of extra because the C is big. You're gonna see it. But look at the colors. Look at how shiny it is. Because it has a lot of colors on it. It even has purple on it. Take a look at this. And remember, diamond painting came from cross stitch. It's a hybrid. A hybrid that it was changed. These come with the DMC codes too. Okay. And then last one but not least, these 3 ones. So these the mermaid, and now I'm gonna show you what is my status on doing that one. I'm putting it separately because I'm working on it. I gotta work on it tonight. Yeah, I put it in there, and then I'll take care of the rest later of ordering. So I'm putting this and this in the big pack. Okay, here it is, guys. Let me take this out. Here's the mermaid. And this where this one is coming out good, great. I love my stitches there, here. And I'm doing the C, like I said. I'm gonna do this side first. Then I have to come down here and then up here. After I do the C, then I'm gonna start on her tail, whatever. I'm gonna do the block first, though. But I'm gonna start on her tail. This is it. This is the mermaid. Okay? So this is why I'm gonna get myself into it. I'm glad that I found this, the stamp cross stitch, because that's a craft that I love it. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week. See you next time. Love and peace.